She's a comedian and an actress, and she's very well known for her lovely character as Auntie Abigail in the Channel 5 sitcom Under One Roof. She is dearly loved by Singaporeans, and it is my honor to welcome her. Please, everyone, welcome Abigail Chay.
Chang chang chang. Okay, you're like Halloween, huh? Yeah. Anyway, I hope my teeth are in good condition. Yeah. Anyway, I brought this along. It's actually not mooncake. Yeah, later on you will know. Yeah, although I use a mooncake. Well called bag. Am I in Central?
Yes.
Central. Yeah. So yes. Okay. And I'm not advertising for the brand as well. Yeah. Anyway, I'm Abigail Chay, as you all know. Yeah. I think the person who invited me here today gave me a list of things to cover. But of course, later on, during the Q&A, you can ask me anything, and I mean anything. Okay, so I think I have only about half an hour, talking. So a lot of things you can actually Google. You can Google Abigail Chay, then you will see a lot of what I may not share today because that one is totally another episode. So now today, my journey in this media line, right? So. Okay, I started off, during my younger days, childhood. Actually, I'm not so much on acting, I like opera, those Cantonese opera, Long Fa Moon Ti. And then sometimes I said, weird, right? You like that, then how come you end up, in this, comedy, thing, So then I was wondering, how do I begin to tell my story as a comedian? You got copyright, Sure. Yeah. So I was thinking, I'm sharing with you all that I like all the talk chang one, and I end up as a comedian. Maybe that's the thing that make me warm up to be a comedian, So when I was about in my 20s. My mother knew that I love, Cantonese opera, so she sent me to Cantonese opera classes. So I love to be the Hua Dan, the female role. Like that, yeah. But because I'm tall and then my voice a bit low, right? You don't know why, right? So they asked me to become the xiao sheng, meaning those who sings the man's voice, and I happen to sound like one very famous celebrity in the Cantonese opera. Okay, you see whether you know this person or not. 全心盼望能同合錯. Okay, I tell you the name lah. You're too young. You're young enough to my grandchildren. Yeah. Anyway, you know my age. Guess what generation am I? Yeah.
25.
Oh, thank you! Yeah, I brought your belated mooncakes. Yeah, yes, I am actually a medical generation. Yeah, so that's why some of you can be my grandchildren, right? Yeah, so I happen to sound like this very popular opera actress, but actually it's a male impersonation, meaning she's an actress, but she sings the main voice. So her name is called Yang Kim Fai, and she always partner with this female lead called Pachisin, which sings the high-pitched female voice. So from there, as I proceed on, when I was involved in community work, I was asked to host. So one day, my mother, okay, if you Google McDonald grandmother, ever heard of her? Yeah, McDonald grandmother. Her most famous line in that advert is, 这是我的孙子，最小的，带他出来真麻烦，他最喜欢 McDonald. Yeah, so you Google McDonald grandmother Singapore. So you will see the advert, and I was told that they came in top 3 during that year during a competition. Yeah, so just to give you a rough idea, so maybe it's in the genes or in the DNA. Oh, hello, is this your lecturer? Okay. No, oh, sorry. Oh, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. Yeah, not that you're more matured or what, huh? Yeah, okay. So, but I mean, as a what we call as matter of courtesy, I must wish your lecturer, right? Yeah. Anyway, thank you, Nathan. That was a very good introduction. Yeah. So yeah, coming back. So yes, my mother, okay, she was in this what we call acting class for then the Masters of the Sea. Yeah. So they were having training, and then during that time, all right, I was already involved in this program called Gotcha. I think that time some of you are toddlers. Yeah. So also thanks to my mother say, hey, there's an audition for this TV movie. They call it short film. So go for audition. So I could still remember when I was auditioning for this. I think this short movie called tele movie called Time Tomorrow. Yeah. There was this thing in the script whereby I have to take out my IC, and I literally took out my IC and show. So because that act I think was very funny, so I was put into doing Gotcha. Yeah, I partnered with Moaka, and at that time nobody really knows me. People knows me because I'm the Gotcha girl, and some children they will hide behind the pillars, and then when I pass by they say Gotcha. Yeah, and then while doing Gotcha, sometimes we have to do some things that sort of inverted commas make people feel that they want to pity you. So sometimes we have to fake fainting, and then you see whether people will be what we call public spirited to help you or not. So during the filming process, sometimes we got scolding from the public. Yeah, say, what is this upper why we thought real, Then but most of them will laugh it out, just like what's that? Just for laughs, right? Something like that. Okay, so as I went through Gotcha, I went to this audition for Masters of the Sea. I didn't get it. Maybe they don't need comedians then. But thanks to my mother again, during her training class for Masters of the Sea, she suggested that since quite a number of people, they actually not free to attend the class because they are all working professionals. So she said, why not ask my daughter to come in and fill up those spaces? And thanks for her suggestion, they invited me. And from then, I went to audition for Masters of the Sea, and I got this role called actually Abigail, but because they also casted me in a comedy series that you all know so well, Under One Roof, also Abigail. So they can't like Abigail, right? So they call me Amy. But because I'm in this, Under One Roof, and they maybe that time needing me, so they eventually focus me on comedy acting, and I was put into comedy acting class. So from there I was trained to be a comedian and trained by Hollywood, air-flown Hollywood trainers. Her name, I must thank her very much, is Cynthia Hoppenfield. Again, you can Google, yeah. So you can actually see that she was once upon a time a very famous actress. Yeah. So learn a lot of things from her, like how to relax. I don't have a chair. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. That can be another workshop altogether. So never mind. I can take myself. Yeah. So this one is like a comedy. Yeah. Okay. So whenever we feel nervous, so I want to share this with you all today because whether you all eventually become film directors, producers, or maybe, you know, some of you might want to be actor, actresses, but know how to do production. So, okay, the fastest way she told me to relax is to close your eyes, and then you just breathe in, and then, and then out all the things that you are not happy about. Because that is very important. Whether you are acting or filming or directing or whatever, cameraman, you have to be relaxed. Then I still remember she told us, the class, to like concentrate on a few parts that you are tense. Maybe now I'm tense. That's why sometimes 我咬字 in Cantonese, or I mean in Mandarin means you know, like you know, I chew on my own words and I speak too fast. That means maybe I'm overly excited, wanting to share with you all. So, you know, my words keep overlapping each other. So in order to relax, I just breathe in and breathe out. Maybe my head is a bit like cramped now, you know, like a bit migraine. So I just, as I breathe out, I'm breathing out all my tension on my head area and my migraine. So like this. And then make sound like sound that you want to make at this moment. Maybe you're very angry, right? If you don't want to embarrass yourself in the public, don't do it in the public, do it in the public. So that even people next to you, you know, in the next cell will think that you know, trying to force something out, so they can pardon you. So just breathe in again, and then maybe my shoulders I feel a bit tense. Even wear skirt, you just adjust a bit. Okay. Otherwise, Chinese say 早更, you are exposed the light. Or coffee shop, 开大门. Yeah. Okay. So jokes aside, so when you are relaxed, you can afford to stand up. Very nice. I do all the work myself. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So eventually, I was involved in Under One Roof, and as the character Auntie Abigail, and please keep track of my time. Do like that. Yeah. Okay. So I got the role as Auntie Abigail, and not knowing that it will bring me to another pedestal in my media career or entertainment career or acting career. Okay, and in fact, one of my trainers from the Masters of the Sea class actually mentioned, what? They call you Abigail and you are Abigail? Then you know, a few of the producers then also said that it's actually very good publicity. So next time if I offer a role using your name, just say, don't want, you don't know what good it will do to you. Like for myself, I was very shocked. After the whole episode was out, wow, you know, everybody start talking about this character, and then, you know, they even imitate me. You know, that kind. Yeah, but not for my trainer Cynthia. When she came back to Singapore, she saw, because during that time, you cannot WhatsApp or you send, you know, the whole program overseas, or maybe there was copyright, cannot, you know. So when she came back, she told me, everybody is talking about the episode. I am going to watch it myself. Anything, I'm going to bring you one. So after she watched, she was very encouraging. Good, except some parts not connected. You know, sometimes you tend to be fake. Okay, now sometimes acting you have to be fake first. Yeah. So gradually when you fake, you think of this is called sense memory. I don't know whether you're learning it now in your course. You know what is sense memory? Sense memory is when you act, you think of something in the past that relate to the current scene that you are acting. And then maybe if it is a happy scene, you think of a surprise party, some of your friends thrown for you, and then you use that recollection, get that feeling, and then you act it out. Or maybe it's also a scene about birthday celebration, so you will have that. So actually I'm conducting an acting class now. Yeah. Yeah. Where once you get that feeling, you can get well. All this also learned from this comedy acting class from Miss Cynthia Hoppenfield, which I mean home. I'm very grateful of which she will come back and say, how dare you call me witch? Yeah, okay. So from there, I get invitations to do Channel 8 dramas. One of my very first one is called 我来自1997. I come from 1997. Yeah, so so I think that show is called Time After Time, if I'm not wrong. And then that show that my mom asked me to do audition is Time Tomorrow. Just in case earlier on I say not connectedly. So from there I was invited to do entertainment show like hosting. I got my experience from hosting for CC events. So when some CCs or any country club or whatever, or any clubs at all, any organization at all invites you all to do a hosting. Don't be shy, make mistakes, you know what I mean? And then it's when you make mistakes that you learn and that you'll be more daring. And always start small. Okay, if you're offered something small, hey, can you just be my assistant cameraman? You ask me to do this sort of thing. Or can you be this minor role? You don't have to say anything. You just walk past that one that kind of fair. Or don't. Always start small, whether in directing, acting, producing, whatever that is involved with the media and in the media. Just get involved first, and who knows, you will be discovered. Yeah. So imagine if I didn't want to go to the acting class, which my mother put me in. No lah, so paiseh, not selected. Paiseh anyway, it means so shy. You all know lah, all local already. Yeah, so so shy, don't want mother got to pull in, following mother's apron string like that. So imagine if I thought of that, I won't have a chance to show forth myself, which I did for Under One Roof. And eventually I was asked to do movies. I thought you are trying to say, time's up. No, I'm very conscious about your time. I understand you all have a limited time here. So my first movie, okay, if you all remember, okay, I walked like then someone say, yes. Then after that I turned around. Ganasai, right? Ganasai means like you know what? Like some kick from the body. Yeah. Okay. And then I turned around. Look, Ganasai. Yeah. So that again was a tagline that actually everybody call joke about it after that movie, alright, and that movie was very successful. What movie was that? You recall now? What's the name of the movie? 钱不够用 money no enough. Wow, like advertising for a lot of things. Okay, so will this video be edited or shown to the public?
We are not sure yet.
Oh, not sure yet. Certain things you think too sensitive, please edit off. Then otherwise, that's why I don't know why I like all of you. I tell you all a lot of things I shouldn't. So this is called bonding. Hey, actually, you are very successful already. You make someone like me, a guest, trust you all so much and share so much. So that is your success, because you will make your talents working for you, or the director who is directing you in case you are doing acting, they will be nice to you. Yeah, and even though if you are being shouted at by some superior when you are doing a production, don't feel sad. Think of happy things, and then kick away the bad feeling. Right? That's sense memory. You can use sense memory in your daily life. So when you kick away all the unhappiness, you become happy. Then you work happily, and then you will progress. Yeah. So some people they try to be a popular singer. They try to be an actor. I know of someone who actually dreamed to be a singer, like. I better not say so much. Wait, that person will know what I'm talking about. Okay, who wants to be a very famous singer? So I won't say the gender of this person. So this person actually went into a degree course on directing. Maybe this person's mentality is like, never mind, I cannot be an actor, I cannot be a singer. At least I can direct people. Then eventually, hey, not enough cast, I'll be one of them as guest role cameo. So in a way, you get your dream come true lah, for a few minutes also good, or for a few seconds also good. Alright, so you can actually think of that manner and console yourself and motivate yourself in case your dream is to be a famous actor, but you became a production what we call executive producer instead. But executive producer also very lawa very glam or famous director also then you cameo lagi best wow, famous director cameo, wow, famous executive producer cameo, you know. So very 现实 in Chinese it's reality, you know. When a famous person do a so-called minor role, it's called cameo. But then if you are not famous yet, you do small role, it's called calefare. But never mind, calefare is still C, right? Cameo also C. So you can move from one C to another C. The olden times they say we need to know 3C, 5C. So yes, you start with calefare. Then eventually you can be cameo when you become a celebrity, director, producer, actor, actress, performer, singer, whatever. Oh wow, rhymes whatever. Are you no? Means hungry. No, I'm not Okay, so right now, you know, I mean, like I have limited time. Is my time up?
5 minutes.
Oh, 5 minutes, for how graceful. So you know, as I move on, I get more jobs, and for me, I'm branded as a comedian because my first show is to make people laugh. So, but I did try one serious role, and that is this life story, Mediacorp Channel 5. I think eventually dubbed it in Mandarin as well, where I acted up my life story. If you want to know my life story, you can Google what is it about. Today is all on media. Yeah. So yeah, and from that life story, I get to really act myself towards the last few scenes, and then I need to cry in some scenes, and I was glad, or should I say I am glad that I managed to move tears among the audience. Actually, my fantasy is I act a role. I'm hinting to you, your future director, producer. My fantasy is to have a scene where I laugh so hysterically, and the audience know it's a laughter of pain that I went through, and the audience cry because I laugh. That is a challenge. If I cry, you also will cry, right? You cry, also I'll cry. But if I laugh hysterically and I move you all to tears, I think that will be another pedestal, another level of my acting skill and manifestation. So, like I said, I would never be able to finish all the details that I've went through until today, but I know I have one movie coming up. It's called Fat Hope. Like my life, right? Fat Hope. This time so skinny. Can only be comedian or can I be a lead? Yes, for life story I'm lead. So console. Yeah. So this coming movie I am supporting. My role is called maybe cannot say. Wait. Director will say, cannot be used. But actually in the papers already lah. Yeah. So it is called. My role is called 彩票嫂, which means lottery auntie. Yeah. Those days a school. It's not a school. Maybe I distribute. Big street. Oh no, better censor. Yeah, encouraging gambling. Wait. So this role actually. Is very challenging in a sense, and I enjoy it because it is very me because everyday life I sometimes give lottery tickets for to order to people. So yeah, I was chosen, I think, because I was caught doing this. So it becomes very me, you see. Yeah, and this movie I find very meaningful because yes, it is about active aging, Merdeka generation, and also the reality of entertainment line. So apt, right? So okay, I believe I will be of more use to all of you, yeah, in future. And if I'm not wrong, there is one also this what we call musical. One director producer going to bring in. It's also about my life story. It's called 天生不是女人 I am what I am. So hope it will be successfully brought here. Yeah, and then maybe I can inform Kenneth. Yeah, then yeah, you all can enjoy it together. So I am moving on with you all, and all the best to all of you all in whatever you endeavor. So question time. Yeah. Okay. So I hope I did. Guys, sit down. Otherwise, I get really spell. I'm an actress full of crabs. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, guys. So
yes.
thank you, Abigail. That was really insightful and lovely. So, guys, Abigail said it. You can ask anything.
Yeah, anything, yeah, can. You don't mind I sit down, right? Yeah, when I suddenly faint here, then people, then you're, yeah, and yeah.
Question?
Yes, sorry.
Where did the fantasy of you wanting to make people, you know, move to tears through laughing hysterically come from?
Oh, that will be a breakthrough to me, because I do nonsense to make people laugh, right? Or even I cry also people laugh, right? So why not the opposite? So far, you all want to try one of your student project that I laugh hysterically. Now I'm hysterical. Yeah, can't even pronounce that. And then the audience cry. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so does it answer your question? And I think some of you wants to know how much the rates, right? Yeah, so it can be $100 per hour, it can be $50 an hour, or it can be one lump sum, a few hours, 150 to 200. So that is the rate. But of course, generous clients could pay more than that, a few times more than that. So just for your info, I think even in directing also, they pay around that amount as well, or maybe less. But never mind, like I say, start small. Yeah, but of course, you must also be able to take transport fare and have your meals lah. Like they give you $8 an hour, then you must as well go and work for some Kwai Chan restaurant, right? Kwai Chan means those fast food restaurant. Sorry, I'm glad. On my mouth today. People say, yeah, Abigail, so I'm glad. But I mean, it's not because I'm glad that I become known. Yeah? It's because I'm glad that's why I become known. Okay, sorry, sick joke. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so now having sit down comedy with you all, not stand up already. So any questions? Any questions? Yeah.
Is there any challenges that you face in the industry?
Challenges? Okay, actually so far, my what we call media path has been quite smooth. Oh, thank you. And the despite of what I was or what I am or whatever, nothing bad for those who didn't Google. I wasn't a very evil person before. So wait, they were serial killer or what? Yeah. So okay. Despite of what I was, I am, or how fumbly I am, how clumsy an actress I am, the media has been very kind, and the TV station has been very kind, offering me jobs, and then the what we call the reporters and all that were very kind. In Chinese it's called very 正面 in writing about me. 正面 means very positive. Yeah. So far. Wait, one day they have some scary news about me. No, I'm joking. Nothing scary about me. Any more questions? Yeah. Oh, I thought you want to ask questions. Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Speaking of comedies, how has your comedy style changed over the years?
especially when now in this age when people are seemingly more sensitive?
Sorry,
Has your
okay.
comedy style have to change because the people
Oh,
nowadays are
okay.
like more sensitive?
My Ghana side joke always work.
Mm.
When I do my D&D. Sorry, I couldn't hear
What are
you.
your views on like those kind of racial jokes or those sexist jokes?
Racist jokes.
Racist jokes.
Oh, I'm not into that at all. Yeah, because all my jokes are arrow at myself. You know, sometimes, shall I tell? Okay, sometimes when I'm doing show, right, I will maybe dress up as something that people won't expect, like maybe beauty queen, and I play along with that. Yeah. No need to say that. Nobody want to engage me because you know what I'm doing. Never mind. Like I say, you all entice me to pour out. Wow, this place got some what I call motivational stuff or what, to draw the guests to share and share and share. Yeah. Okay. Yes. And also from before till now, there are changes. Like when I do show last time, I can give them cassette. You all know what is cassette?
Yeah.
And then after that CD, now when I give them CD, they look at me like I'm an alien, you know. You using CD? Thumb drive lah, got not. Now, so it has moved, you know, and then now things are so fast. You know, wow, the moment now you film, straight away you can have it, you know. Wow, last time film, of course now people still use film, but you know, the process of getting things done will be faster. You can even like take 1 month to film a movie, then in a few weeks time you can actually edit it completely, and then after that you can when you have the big budget, you can straight away, you know, distribute, you know, let all the cinemas in Singapore show that movie. It can be that fast within 2 months. Yeah, it can be that fast because of modern technology. Last time cannot. So anymore?
When they hire you as a comedian,
Yes.
do you get to script read with all the?
Oh no, it's all in my mind like today like that, you know. I intend to do it like a stand-up comedy. Yeah, someone sent me a reference, this thing, very nice. Yeah, but of course I'm not sharing about that kind of thing. Oh, you all saw that.
No.
Did you say? Oh, okay. Oh, if you want to watch, look for him. Yeah, yes. So I don't have script read for stand-up comedy for D&Ds. You know, dinner and dance.
Movies and TV shows?
Oh yes. Movies, they will ensure that you rehearse. Even for under one roof, we rehearse about 4 days. Then finally the filming. Yeah, and then they have really live audience, and the laughter are really laughter from the audience, not piped in. You know, sometimes now with modern technology now, you do stand-up comedy, how loud also can. Yeah. So that time they really use live audience, you know, to record live laughter. Yeah. So yeah, we have script read. Even for movies also, we do have script read if you are the main roles and main supporting. Yeah. So, but of course, if those minor roles, nothing wrong with minor roles. They will just give you a script in advance, and then before the shoot, they will rehearse maybe a few times, and then they will shoot.
For your outfits on like shows that you do they provide for you or do you wear your own?
Sometimes we get sponsorship. Sometimes we wear our own. Yeah. As in for movies and drama series, mainly they will supply you the clothes. But for personal stand-up comedy, you supply your own. Yeah. Anyway, I actually brought my journey. Here. Yeah, so if you all are free later on, you can actually flip through actually I brought some quite personal things here. You can see. Yeah. So life story, media. Yeah. Got another aspect today we are not covering that. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay. After you will be yourself. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
What's your suggestion for suggestion if we want to start a career?
Oh, you want to start a career? Okay. Maybe since you are in this school, right, a very reputed school, or should I say academy? Yeah. Okay. So why not start with a little what we call skit, yeah, amongst yourself. And then after that, if you see any chances for auditions from Facebook or whatever, you call up and find out, or you email to find out. Ensure you are safe. I'm referring to both guys and girls. I mean, you see whether the place that they have auditions, whether safe or not, and if possible, go in a group, yeah, or go in audition, go in a group, and then gradually venture into it, yeah, and never be discouraged, never to be discouraged. Even while filming, if there's a lot of NG, or when your talent couldn't give you the shot you want, never as a director or producer scream at your talent. Because if you are talent, you won't want to scream that, right? Even though how angry you are, you say nice words to calm yourself down. Yeah, that's good, but it can be better. Then after that, you direct what you want. And then if say you are the one who is always fluffing, I'm not saying you all will, yeah, then just breathe in and breathe out and apologize. Yeah, and because the more you feel rotten, why am I like that? Why do I fumble? Why am I so nervous? The more you will fumble. And as director, the more you scream at the person, the more you make that person morale drop, and that person may not be able to perform for the rest of the next hour, or maybe even more. Yeah. So, or that person got migraine or become sick, then you have to cancel the shoot for the day. Yeah. Or you might even have to change talent, because that person will perform more and more not to your expectation. So this is something very important I need to share with you all, because I can see that you all will be having a bright future. In Chinese is 你们的前途无可限量. That means your future cannot be measured in the most positive and beautiful way. Clap lah for yourself. Yeah, that's right. And I've known of a director now, very famous, but I cannot say who. He was just like anyone, taking up this kind of media course, right? That time I agreed. Then I think I also like, not particular about the price and all that. Then many years down the road, he directed a very profit-making movie. They call that the $1 million movie. Then subsequently another one, and I was involved. Because he remembers the time of our lives. Yeah. Because I gave him what he wanted. He wanted me to be really sell, I sell for him. Yeah, very thick makeup, until I look like a very weird person, but I didn't mind, tie up my hair, with a big scarf, like some gypsy like that. But nothing wrong with gypsy, yeah, but very heavy makeup gypsy, yeah. Yes, you have a question, right?
Yeah. Are you happy with your current job? Do you have any in the future? What are you planning?
Well, I still would love to be a comedian, and like I say, any of you want to try me? I laugh hysterically and then the audience cry. Yeah, that will be something that I would want to do. And then right now I'm actually teaching drama classes, to while away my time. Actually now I'm in semi, or whatever you call it, retirement state. I'm already medical. Then got people say, because I went through certain thing, you Google resistance-wise physically, immunity-wise physically, I might be weak. So I don't want to exert myself so much and suddenly I fall down dead. Maybe now, try, no. Yeah. You all know what is try, yeah? That means God forbid, okay. Any more? Yeah, I think we still have time, right? You all ask very fast and I answer very fast. That's why, some people, you ask fast and answer slow, yeah.
Hey
Oh, sorry, I don't mean anybody. Oh, why you want to close?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So guys, guys,
All right.
that brings us to the end of our program. So first of all, we would like to thank Abigail for a really entertaining and enlightening speech. So we have a small token of appreciation prepared for you.
No, I won't.
Please
want
accept it with a sincere
it.
thanks.
No, you want to
Yeah.
film me? So
I'll
I don't
invite
know.
Kenneth to come in.
Yeah. No, please. Is there a student fund? Can I donate it
No,
to
no.
your student? Can? No. Why like that one?
So I'll invite Kenneth to present it to you.
So all this film,
Yeah?
all this film, No.
So everyone know you actually take the token.
I don't want. No.
Okay, then we have to face 3 camera for like 2 seconds every image we show in the picture.
You why like that one? You all. Yeah. Oh. What is this? What is this? What
It's
is this?
actually Starbucks.
Oh, Starbucks card. Can I take the Starbucks card and not take this one?
No, no, no,
Can I?
please.
No, it's a token because you have to cover your.
No. What is this? Oh, so later on I can. Because I like to be a star. Yeah. No. Please. Okay, off the camera. Please. No. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. So this one will do. Okay. Thanks.
So we
Yeah.
must look at the camera each for 2 seconds.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Like, a lot of people there. Yeah. Thank you. Wait. People think I fake. Oh, so slower.
No, you look at
Yeah. People say I'm fake. Yeah. Okay. Thanks so much. Wow, so many stars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 stars. I like. Oh, 6 stars. Wow. Chinese say 6大顺. That means 6 means smoothness. It sounds like smoothness. Okay, I think I talk too much until my saliva drooling. 流口水 You want to say some more things to me?
No.
No.
Thank you so much for watching my presentation. All the best to all of you.